Hi foodies, Sunday I made some scrumptious curry goat and I wanted to share the process with you. This goat was actually seasoned about 5 days ago. I got it fresh so I didn't have to thaw it out, and then I just cleaned it up, seasoned it with some green seasoning, curry powder, all-purpose seasoning, some ginger. I added some crushed allspice, all the niceties you can think of. I will leave a list in the description box for you guys. So I put it in the freezer, and then on Saturday night I thawed it out to cook it on Sunday. So what I did was I just got my Dutch pot, added some oil, heated it up over medium heat, and then I stir in some curry powder. Of course, it's gonna make the spices stand out even more. I use two types of curry powder, chief and Betapac. You want to stir this over that heat until the curry is fragrant. Add some minced ginger, some diced onion, and diced garlic. You want to cook that in that curry oil, but don't let it burn, so you can turn down the heat if you feel like everything might be getting too brown too quickly. This is just going to add an extra layer of flavor. Once all of this is fragrant, then all you need to do is just add that seasoned goat, and then you're going to stir it because you want to coat the goat with that oil and the garlic and the ginger and the onion. Right now you want to maintain medium heat, and if you feel like the pot needs a little bit of oil, go ahead, don't be afraid to add just a little bit of oil to the pot. Keep stirring to coat the meat with that flavorful oil. Now you're going to put on that pot cover and just allow that goat to cook over low heat until it produces its own juices. Then you're going to give it a stir again, okay? Usually when I cook the goat like this, I don't time it. I just eyeball it. I just open the pot, check on it, and once you see all those juices covering the goat just about halfway, then you know you're good. So stir that around, and then we add some scallion, some thyme, and scotch bonnet. If you want the goat to be spicy, you can always cut up that scotch bonnet. Then add some hot water, and what we'll do is put on the lid and let this cook slowly on that low heat until the goat is tender. You don't want to do high heat or else the meat will be stringy. So put on that pot cover, do low heat, and that will take maybe about an hour depending on how tough the meat is. While it's simmering, you want to definitely check on it to see if it's cooked, and then once it is tender, then you can go ahead and you're gonna add more ingredients just to make that flavor extra nice. Now the next two ingredients are definitely optional, but sometimes I do add them. You can add some carrot and potato. The carrot adds flavor, it adds color, it actually thickens the gravy. The potato does add thickness to the gravy as well. And then I'm adding some diced scallion, fresh thyme, and there'll be some more scotch bonnet too. Cut it up if you want it spicy, and then add some allspice berries. So even though you started off by adding, that scallion, thyme, and scotch bonnet, adding more at this point just gives another layer of flavor to the meat. So at this point, the goat is cooked. We just want to, it's cooked about 95%. And then you want to just add these and simmer it again until the potato is cooked and the goat absorbs all of these fresh flavors again. And here is our scrumptious goat. It is good to go. So the carrot and the potatoes, what happens is some of it, it gets into that gravy and thickens it up without it being too thick, because you don't want your curry goat gravy to be too thick. The meat It just slips right off of the bone. That's what you want. You don't want it to be stringy. Okay, that is just perfectly tender and juicy, just flavorful, and the gravy is good to go. My favorite thing to have with curry goat is some plain white rice. Let me know if you love to have white rice or you prefer ground provisions or roti. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.